Well, hello there, you sweet alien toe beans. It's your boy, Them Curvy Toes, and we are back again today with another episode of Soulstone Survivors for y'all. Today, we are playing as the assassin. I unlocked him the other day. Really looking forward to this. A bleed and crit-centric build, if the name is anything to go by. Who knows, though, sweet toe beans. So for our runes, we are taking Sure-Footed. We are taking Skill Mastery Projectile, because there's a bunch of projectile skills that do bleed abilities. And we are taking Weapon Expert to get an extra skill off the rip. Let's get into it. And we are going to play on... Oh, it's already enabled. The Caves of Dalzog. With Curse Intensity of 10 enabled. Let's get into the game. Before I forget, Beans, I don't think I said this yet, please remember to like the video today, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comments what you thought, and I want to give a huge shout out to you, sweet toe beans. There's been such an insane amount of traffic lately. We are at almost 2,000 views on the channel, and 2 weeks ago I was at maybe a quarter of that, so thank you so much for all the love you guys have been showing. Really does mean a lot, always appreciate it. Wow, this assassin character is definitely doing well. So we got Eviscerate and Sinister Strike, both of which look to be bleed abilities. This ability I found is kind of useless. So we are going to take attack speed on Sinister Strike. What I really want to get is Flurry and Subdue on this build, and I think that will be insane. Flurry is a rapid fire arrow ability, which I'm not sure if it's normally in the assassin's skill pool, which is why I took the that rune for projectile skills. And Subdue does damage based on the stacks of bleed that they have. Shrapnel Bomb, throw a bomb in front of you. Ooh, Blade Storm. I really love this ability. But sweet toe beans, it doesn't work with the build. Next time. Oh, well, next run maybe. Or if we stack up enough, debuff chance, I suppose we could get that as well. We are going to take 30% more damage on Eviscerate. Now, the one thing about the assassin character that I do not love is he starts off with a negative 15% area modifier. So, took a little damage there. So you can certainly start out with being able to deal with mobs a little less easily. We are going to take 20% more damage and take a little less movement speed. Not the end of the world, especially this early in the run. So I actually bought a few new roguelikes on Steam here earlier today. There's a couple of good ones on sale. Do we take it? Do we take it, Beans? You know what, we're gonna take it. We can always replace it later if need be. So yeah, really some of them are a little different than what I've been playing as of late, so gotta kind of wrap my head around the systems and whatnot, but really looking forward to checking some of those out for y'all. What is our base crit chance? It's only 15%. Not great, but certainly higher than some of the other characters start with. Fires a projectile in the direction you are aiming at that explodes on impact, releasing 10 projectiles. Projectileception. Each bleed. You had me at bleed, and you didn't lose me because I didn't really read too much further. My illiteracy is one of my greatest downfalls. I don't know if I'd call that illiteracy so much as complete and utter lack of an attention span. What the hell upgrade did I just take? I was just roasting myself and not even paying attention. Oh god, look at Blade Storm Beans. It's so good. We are going to take a touch of ice. I really want to start stacking some debuffs early if we can. Assassin, I feel like, has the capacity to be one of my favorite characters in this game. Alright, so we are going to re-roll and get Flurry. And get flurry. And get flurry. And get flurry with the last reroll. Shit. This seems the least damaging to our multi-upgrade pool. Shrapnel bomb. Yeah, we'll take a damage increase on that. Even if we end up scrapping the ability, it's still nice to have the damage output earlier in the rounds. Critical damage chance, that brings us up to double our original at 30%, so almost 1 out of every 3 strikes is going to be a critical at this point. Oh, of course we start off with Lightning Lady of the butt face. Yeah, got him. Ooh, ooh. Fucking damage everywhere. Where am I aiming? I lose the cursor so constantly in this game. I tried it without all the like visual pollution and it did not look right. Beans, I'll tell you what. None of these we're going to want to replace with. Eviscerate and yeah, Frailty is going to be good. And get some more crafting mats there. And Sinister Strike is a great ability. Like I said, Bleed is the name of the game with this build. I really want to get Subdue in particular, but Flurry stacks a shit ton of bleed stacks very, very quickly. And once you get it to the point where it's firing constantly, it's pretty much GG's on bosses. Bloodlust. Okay. We are going to take this, and we are going to replace Explosive Trap. Bloodlust is a great buff for this build. More move speed. Allows us to nimbly dodge where other assassins have never gone before. And I don't even remember what the other part was. Was it damage? I think it was damage. Movement speed. Oh, and cast frequency, so we can really... I mean, 40% more cast speed is 40% more DPS in my book. Multicast on Sinister Strike, and then increased duration of Bloodlust. We can get that with a few upgrades to the point where it is a constantly up buff, which is the goal. And again, nothing we need there. We're going to take the bonus XP, start grinding out levels a little more quickly. Damage increase on thrust, which gives us... I mean, it's blue, it's 2 of the abilities that we're definitely going to be keeping, so can't go wrong there. Number of dashes by 1, yeah, sure, why not? And then... none of those. So fragility and yes. Yes, and there's, I think bleed applies poison as well, which I really want to get. Start doing some stuff stacking with poison. Debuffs are the name of the game in this particular roguelike beans. Split shot buff there. I don't mind split shot. It's a nice little crowd control ability. Certainly not as good as something like Flurry for this particular style, but any bleed is good. Bleed damage of Sinister Strike and Subdue. All right, Beans, it's coming together. It's coming together. I think we're gonna have to... It pains me to say it, but we're gonna have to replace Blade Storm. I know, I don't like it any more than you do, Sweet Beans. But for the Subdue, we gotta do what we gotta do. Fucking bars, goddamn, sign me up for young money. Call me slightly larger Wayne. And get another debuff there, and 10% global damage. Slightly larger Wayne. I'm fucking stupid sometimes, y'all. And we are gonna get not what we need, but we will take the poison debuff because that does put the poison bleed combo into the pool, I believe. I'm not really sure. More move speed. Oh, we are getting juggled like a midget at a fucking clown college. I don't know. I don't think you can call them that anymore. I think they prefer to be called makeup entertainers. Oh, you thought I was referring to midgets. Oh, no, no, no. I have a friend who has dwarfism. He loves the term midget. And I love him. Kevin, you the real MVP. We'll take more XP. So, you know, I was watching Jackass. Speaking of little people, I was watching one of the Jackass movies the other night. I believe it was the first, the OG Jackass movie. And I was like, man, we all know, like, obviously Ryan Dunn died, rest in peace. Steve-O, you know, got sober and like got his life together and kind of doing his own thing. Johnny Knoxville, Bam Margera done lost his goddamn mind. But like, what happened to some of the other guys? Like Wee Man, like Preston? You know, are they to be forgotten by the sands of time? I hope not. I remember Wee Man. You know, some of those guys, I feel like they just were like, holy shit, you know, I don't know if our body can do this anymore. Cause like we'll keep getting these. Where's my flurry? Don't make me sad. Oh god, oh, we're stuck. Some of those guys, you know, I feel like they just got too old and like aged out of it. Man, I did not have that, you know, physically strenuous of a 20s, and you know, now like, dude, I used to be able to stay up all night, days in a row, right? And like show up to work the next day, be just fine, fucking pull all-nighters like it was nothing. Now I like don't get 8 hours of sleep. I'm just a fucking asshole at work all day, or I sleep weird and fucking feel like I got hit by a bus. So, you know, I get it, guys. I get it. We're going to take more cast speed on Subdue. Damage not go. Oh wow, you can just see we just took off. I don't even know how much health that was. That is going to be Subdue putting up big old numbers for us. Subdue, one of the, I mean, all the abilities in this game really aren't great, but there's a couple in particular that I really love, and Subdue is one of them. You get a bunch of bleed going on them. They're already just hemorrhaging all over the place. Actually, not hemorrhaging, because that's a whole separate ass ability. You get a bunch of just oceans of blood going on, and then you hit them with Subdue, and it just... Beans. We don't need split shot no more. We want to get rid of shrapnel bomb or split shot. Split shot. I already made up my mind. Beans, that and Subdue are the cake and butter. No, bread and butter. Cake and butter. That sounds fucking disgusting. Bread and butter of this build. The beef and the enchiladas. The surf and the turf. The shrimp and the scampi. We are going to take another 10% global damage. Now I want to start focusing on A, getting Bloodlust up as often as possible, and B, covering the screen with our eviscerating, bloodletting abilities of Doom. Really enjoying this character. Feels very, very nimble. Alright, I'm going to take a look. So 14.5, and we have a cooldown of 22.1. Making moves in the right direction. We're going to take a burn debuff as well. Flurry hits so much that you can stack a ton of debuffs, more than just bleed on an enemy. It does inherently have bleed though. But with each of these percent... Oh, just fucking yeet me across the map, I guess. How rude. Unbecoming, good sir and or madam. So yeah, man, if there's any roguelike games or other games in general y'all want me to check out, please let me know in the comments. I'm always down to find new and creative ways to hate both myself and video games. Roguelikes are good though. They keep me humble, you know. My ego gets too big. I get a little too big for my britches. I start thinking I'm hot shit. They have a proclivity to take me down a peg, which I always can appreciate. We're gonna take Doom. Cause rip and tear. No, cause I don't think we took that yet. Also, cause rip and tear. I was thinking of maybe doing a series of like, can you beat X roguelikes as a you know, as a roguelike. You know, just take different games and see if you can beat them with as much randomization as I can put in there, and one life. I think that'd be really fun. You know, can you beat Fallout 4 as a roguelike? Can you beat not Mass Effect? I know dude, the first one is so fucking hard to play. But yeah, something like that. Speaking, no man, I got Mass Effect Legendary Edition not too long ago, and like I love. How is Subdue not a thrust? What did I just take? Whatever. And like the first one, the gameplay in the first one has aged so poorly. Like the story and the graphics are still top tier. Characters, oh my god, the writing, some of the best in all the video games. But holy shit, you guys, like driving around in the Mako makes me wanna rip my face off and feed it to the cat. Like he'd probably enjoy that though. We are gonna take more damage on Sinister Strike. Ooh, stood still for a little too long there. Want to get in on this guy with a Subdue and some bleeds. Alexei there, you can see his health really starting to chip away now. And dip dive, duck dodge in there for a little more. I mean, he's got over 100 bleed stacks on him. There we go. I mean, not that 100 bleed stacks is anything too crazy, but I don't know about you guys, but if I had 100 different cuts I was bleeding from, like, that wouldn't be a continue going about my day. That would be a go to the fucking emergency room and, you know, hope that my insurance has gotten better in the interim. 36% additional critical modifier, so we are at 50% critical damage chance. 1/2 of all of our hits are criticals, and then our critical damage modifier is 275%, so we do 2 3/4 times damage on a critical hit. That is basic math. I probably shouldn't have to explain that to you because y'all figured it out way sooner than I did. I'm gonna take some hydration. Hold you on a sweet second, Beans. Sprite Zero. God, I love Sprite Zero. Sprite Zero, if you're looking to sponsor somebody, I will plug you all day long. Hell, I will sponsor you for free Sprite Zero. I love that shit. I'm at that age where I can't drink caffeine right before I go to bed. You know, I'm just, if I do, you know, have a cup of coffee too late in the evening, or like slam down a Mountain Dew without thinking about it, I just lay there all night thinking about like dumb shit I said in 2nd grade, and like just, you know, no one wants to do that. I like sleep. Sleep is like my favorite hobby, so Sprite Zero it is. No caffeine, no sugar. Goes down like water. Actually, the water where I live is fucking gross, so it goes down even better than water. More attack speed on Subdue. Yas, queen, as the kids would say. I don't know what I was talking about. Water? Yeah, water is delicious, except for where I live. Like, I gotta drink a lot of water, right? 'Cause it's just like, I'm a human being, and you know, that's a thing that we have to do, unfortunately. But like the water at my house and just like in my area, so it's pretty grody. Like we got some really hard water, and so I gotta put like meal or something in there to make it palatable. You know, definitely a first world problem, but I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know what I'm really talking about. Yeah, this whole stream of consciousness thing is going great. I just say whatever weird shit comes to mind, and it's just like high school science lab where I was all tweaked out all over again. All right, where's this icy boy? I know I was over there by him earlier. More attack speed on Subdue. Yes, subdue the icy man thing, child ice. Making my way through the hood, killing this ice, feeling nice, and they're bleeding. Spurt, 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 spurt. I do need to find a new song to sing for y'all beans. I'm gonna hold some auditions on like my Spotify playlists. Be like, what can I better serenade my beans with? 'Cause I'm here to be the best content creator I can be, and like I feel like I need to butcher more than one pop song for y'all. 'cause you had a mediocre day. There's serpents everywhere. This guy's shooting ice and it makes me feel sad. I think my roommate got home not too long ago and he's probably just like, what in the actual fuck is going on in his room right now? Just having an absolute mental break, which, you know, not far off from the truth. Let's take a look. We're going to take multicast on thrust, and we are going to take more agility. I got the need for speed, baby. Actually, that new Need for Speed game looks fucking sick. Like, you know, ASAP Rocky is like the spokesman or the mascot or whatever, and that's cool. I love me some ASAP gang. But like, it looks like real like anime, and like I love me some anime. I didn't used to love anime. I thought that was like for the, like at one of the high schools I went to, like there was the anime tables, like those kids that like, man, even us as the nerds, like I was a theater kid, even us as like the nerds, we were like, yo man, we can't mess with you guys. Y'all are too nerdy even for us. And like, you know, so that kind of jaded my perception of anime. But like, man, I had a period where I was kind of immobile there for a few months while back. Got real badly hurt at work 5-6 years ago, and I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I've watched all this other stuff. Let's give anime a try. And like, I've not gone back. I love anime. I'm not even ashamed to say it. I would sit at the weeb table in high school lunch now, no questions asked. I mean, the questions asked would be like, what the hell are you doing here, you old ass man? But I wouldn't be asking the questions. I would just be escorted off the premises. Be like, God damn, you looking like a grandpa. And I'd be like, that is accurate. Beans, I found my first gray hair the other day. It was on my arm. I was just like, you know, scratching my arm, like, you know, normal human shit. And I was like, holy fuck, what is that? It was a gray hair. It was a gray hair. I came face to face with my mortality, and I was like, you know, spiraled out of control for a couple hours. I was like, oh my god, everything I've done has been meaningless. And then, you know, I came home and recorded for you guys and ate some food, and it was fine. It is a little worrisome though. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna be a silver fox like George Clooney. I feel like I'm gonna be more like a fucking off-white meerkat or something at best. Looking more like Pumbaa than Timon, though, you know what I'm saying? Getting dummy thick in my old age. Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful thrill. I think I'm gonna start a Nickelback tribute band. Just call ourselves fucking Pennyback. No. Quarterback? No, wait. That is a thing in the sports ball already. More XP, more moving about. I wonder if there's like hard caps in this game. I'm sure there are, just like there has to be, but like if you can just get your movement speed so high that you tap one of the WASD keys and you just shoot all the way across the entirety of the map. That's what I want to see. That's the kind of busted runs that I want to have, Beans. And with our, oh my god, what is, oh, okay, fucking flamethrower boy is clapping our ever-loving cheeks right now. But I have to put some damage on him. I was too busy talking about weird shit, was not paying attention. I almost failed you, Beans, but almost is the key word there. We are still going strong. Oh no, I don't want that. Global multicast by 16%. Holy shit, we might actually die here. Nope. The bleed will carry us through. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Depression will take us all down in the end. Oh, holy shit, that took me forever, Beans. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to go endless there. But did reach Prestige level 5 with the Assassin. I want to thank you so much. I know today's probably going to be a little bit shorter of an episode, but I want to thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today, Beans. I love y'all so much. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know anything you want, your favorite curvy toed boy to know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I love you, Beans. Bye. Mwah. Remember, Toe Beans, like, comment, subscribe,
or else I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.